Hey y'all, this is Brett, and today I'm going to teach you how you can get your car worked on for a lot less than the shops down there on the boulevard that you've gone to before. And basically, they have to pay for a whole lot of things. They have to pay for the rent of their space. They have to pay their employees a fairly high wage. They've got workman's comp insurance. They have the electricity and all the other utilities involved with running a business and all kinds of taxes and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So they have to charge like $60 an hour or 80 or 100 or something dollars an hour for the work on your car. And sometimes basically what they'll do is they'll just charge a standard rate for whatever procedure that they're doing on their car, on your car. And they'll just look that up and it's like, oh, it's $125 for that particular procedure. Like last year when I was in Nashville, Tennessee, the guy says, well, let me look that up, a transmission oil change, $180. And I'm like, well, how long is it going to take you to do that? And he goes, it's about a 15-minute procedure. I went to Summertown, Tennessee and had an old boy, a good old boy at a garage do it. It was $60. Okay? So, automotive stuff, this is one of the examples. This is one of the reasons why I live now in the country. Okay? So the city has a lot more cars, and additionally, people aren't ethical in the city. People are trying to scrounge other people to scam them for whatever they can freaking get, you know? But here's what you can do regardless of whether you are in the city or in the country. Craigslist. You go to Craigslist and you go down to services and you click on Automotive. And there you will find a bunch of people, guys that have garages. I've been going to this guy, his name is Jim, in Asheville, for years now. And he's done ass-kicking good work. He used to work for a Honda dealership. He's got the full Snap-on toolboxes in his garage, the pneumatic tools, the whole deal, right? And he's done everything on my car. That car that I just traveled in for like 10,000+ miles around the country, it wouldn't have done that had Jim not replaced the radiator, done a tune-up, brakes, everything. He's done about 10 things on that car that basically just wore out, you know. It's a Toyota. It's the best car in the world, Japanese car. But eventually things still wear out, you know. And in any case, so I moved out here to a different area of North Carolina, and I needed a new mechanic because I needed my front brakes done, and I'm not good with cars, you know. I don't like to do that kind of stuff. And so I found this young guy that came out to my house yesterday. Knocked out my brake job, stopped and bought the parts, came out here and did the job for a lot less than what I would have paid any of those shops over there, even though it's a small town by where I live, and I would much rather go to any of those than any place in a big city. So now you know the deal. Now, if you can't find somebody on Craigslist, here's what you do. Go over to your auto parts store and you say to the guy at the counter, do you know anybody that has like a home garage that does auto mechanic work? I'll bet you $100 that most of the Napa Auto Parts or Checker Auto Parts or the Irish one, whatever that's called, all those guys have garages in their shops, and about half of them do mechanic work in their garage for friends and family or anybody else that asks at the front desk for a lot less than any of those shops. Remember, when you can find somebody that's really good, that works for themselves out of their own houses, You get the best of all worlds. I go over and pick up my part, right, at the auto parts store. Go drive over to Jim's house. Sit in the garage and bullshit with Jim while he's working on my car. And occasionally even help him out by handing him some tools and stuff. I get to see exactly what's going on with my car, so I know there's no funny business or something, you know, that's being done behind my back or something you know what I mean. Because that shit can happen, you know. They can try and scam you. And these guys, if you're working right there with them, it's not going to happen. None of that. None of that. And so, he gets done with the car. There's nobody in front of me. I don't have to wait in line. I don't have to drop the car off. I just have to wait till Jim's done with the job in an hour or two. I pay the man and I leave. And that's the end of that. Okay? So it don't get any better. It don't get any better. So thanks for joining me. Be well. Bye.